All right, Grayman, so I've got a problem that I'm gonna fix today. I've had this problem for a very long time. Let me show you what I'm talking about. This right here is my problem. This is an older Smith & Wesson SD9, got a little Apex trigger on it, completely unloaded, okay? This is a problem for me because I don't trust it. Now, I've been carrying this for years, but I've never really enjoyed shooting this. I've never really enjoyed carrying it. It does feel decent in my hands, but it's cheap. It feels fairly cheap, but that's gonna change today, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go today and replace this with something brand new that I think is going to benefit me greatly. And then I'm gonna start dry firing along the way and just have you come along for the journey. How does that sound? Now, I'm headed to work today. It's a Saturday, unfortunately, but with the holidays and stuff, everything gets a little wonky with my line of work, and just needed to get out, work a little bit, and then head to the gun store so I could pick something up that I'm really, really excited for, and I'll explain why once I get that. And the reason I'm excited is because I'm going to pick up something today that I think is going to be a lot more reliable. It's brand new on the market, it's very fresh, but it does have some customizability. But mainly, it looks to be a reliable handgun in the Glock Gen 3 format, pretty much a Gen 3 Glock clone. But what that does is not just give me a little bit better trigger, a little bit more reliability, a little bit more customizability. It also allows me to pick up some holsters that are, you know, supposed to be Glock holsters and that actually fit that. So I'm excited for that, and mainly I'm excited for a new trigger. I hate this trigger. Now, what I want to try to do though with this channel now is to document my journey. I'm going to start dry firing. I'm going to start doing that every day consistently, and I want to bring you along the way to see the progress that one can make. Because to be honest, I'm a beginner shooter, right? I know some of the basics. I know weapon handling. I know weapon safety. I can shoot okay, and I want to try to show you that today. But mostly, I'm a noob, right? I don't practice dry firing every day. I don't shoot a ton of rounds during the year, maybe like 100 to 200 per year, if that. So I am your typical American, to be honest, because most of us have a lot of guns, but we don't shoot a lot of guns. Not only that, but I also want to talk about the things that are going on in the world. You know, things are a little bit crazy. I want to try to bring a more modest approach to everything. I don't want everything to be rage bait. I want to discuss some things along the way, you know, so essentially just dry firing and talking to you. So I don't know if I have anything good to say. Am I an interesting guy? My wife thinks so. And trust me, I would not get a solid 10 with a body like this, a face like this, if I didn't have a great personality and at least a great humor. That's at least something I got going for me anyway. She laughs a lot. So my first word of advice, if you want a 10, be funny. I don't think you can teach funny, but just try to do that, okay? All right, so we finally made it to work. And what we're gonna do is get this done really quick, only a couple hours, and then head to the gun store and pick this bad boy up. I'm really excited because I held it last week and it feels really good in the hands, you know? All right, Grayman, after a little bit of work, we are back home, and guess what? Target acquired. This is the Ruger RXM. Let's see if you can see it there. Yeah, a little bit of branding. And this is a collaboration between Magpul, a little bit more branding, and Ruger, and I'm very excited about this because number one, it feels great. Two, it is an extremely affordable pistol made by a pretty good brands. I mean, Ruger and Magpul. And then it also fits Glock Gen 3 Glock 19 parts. So I'm very, very excited for this. One of the main reasons is because, like I said, I wanted something that's going to be operable, that I can trust to shoot, but also that could be a little bit more modifiable, a little bit more customizable. Not that the other one you couldn't do a few things with, but this already has a couple different things that are pretty neat. This has an optics ready slide, so you can just take those off. It comes with a little wrench, and you can put an optic on here, which is great. Flashlight. And then I believe this is a night sight here. Take a look at that. Right there. I don't know if you can or not. Feels good. Feels good. The trigger is a little bit more hefty than the SD9 that I was using, but when I traded in the SD9, I put an Apex trigger on it, and it was, I got $200 for it, and this goes for about $400, and so I only spent about $239 to have a little bit better pistol. Comes with 2 magazines, 9mm, feels really good, raised optics there. I mean, Oh, feels great. The stippling on it feels fantastic. I'm super excited to do some dry firing with this. I haven't fired it. I'm gonna have to take it to a range sometime soon. Just don't really have the time today, but I want to take it to a range soon and, you know, get a baseline measurement of my shots to see how that dry firing comes along and how it improves my shooting. And, you know, if we get really, really good, then maybe we can do some sort of competition shooting just to see our skill. But another thing that's really cool I forgot to mention is this part right here is the actual registered firearm. So when you pull it apart, normally what goes on is this is the firearm here. That's the one that's serialized, but this is not. Or this is the firearm now. This is not serialized. So what that means is that maybe some sort of other frames can come out that this bad boy can go with. Maybe there are going to be some, I don't know, just some modifications to make it a little bit cooler. SBR stuff. We'll have to see what they do. That's really, really cool that they did that. Maybe it doesn't do anything at all. I don't know, but it feels good. I'm excited to shoot it. But I trust it a lot more than what I did. So that is day one of the journey. We'll keep talking. We'll keep explaining. We'll keep dry firing this. I'll give you my impressions after some shots and some dry firing. I'm super stoked for this. I feel happy with my purchase, and I really didn't get anything for Christmas, so this is a little bit of a Christmas gift. But thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, obviously give it a like. If you didn't, a dislike. If you want to come along for the ride, hit that subscribe button. And until the next one, blend in until you need to stand out.